Hey guys, in this journey, stick around for 5 different things that you need to really focus on if you're interested in either becoming a real estate agent or investing in real estate. Stay tuned. Welcome everyone, I am Mr. Maciek. Please consider subscribing, and if you like this video, please give it a like, and I appreciate that. It helps the YouTube algorithm figure out that you like these types of videos. So if you're considering becoming a real estate investor or a real estate agent, I'll be honest, the steps are very similar. Now, if you're just getting started, this video is for you. So let's get started with step number 1. It's all about taking action. But that's not step number 1. Step number 1 is about taking action in looking at inventory. And what that really means is you need to get yourself out there looking at properties. There's plenty on the MLS. I mean, literally hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands. So get yourself into these homes and start learning all the neighborhoods. In my journey, what I did is I went out and I looked at properties over and over and over again. And I was coming from the investor's point of view, but I had just gotten my real estate license. So as having my real estate license, it was really beneficial because I got to learn the neighborhoods. I got to know what's gated, what is hard to access and what's easy to access, and really what are the price points for certain quality levels of homes, whether they're all nice and fixed up and perfect, or these bank-owned properties of 2009 and 10 and 11 that were just basically trashed and everything stolen out of them. Now, as an investor, going and looking at properties gave me a very similar benefit as that, but it also showed me how should I be running the numbers. And I started calculating, this rundown property, if it's up for sale for $150,000 and everything else that's all fixed up is only $220, how much is it going to cost to get things done? And I started doing mock-up scenarios, so of repairs, for example. I would go and get a price quote on an air conditioner, just calling some AC guys. And then maybe how much is it to repaint the exterior and interior of a home and flooring. And I started learning my prices. So really it's about getting out there. That's step number 1. And start looking at inventory. And if you're wondering, well, how much should I look at? Or where do I go and look at them? Here's a very easy way to do it. One is if you're not an agent already, go find yourself an agent and pretend you're a buyer. And agents that are really good are going to be able to disqualify you from being a buyer, and because they're going to ask for a pre-approval letter, which you probably won't have. But that's okay. Go and start looking. Another way, without wasting the agent's time, is just go on Zillow or on a big website that's a for sale by owner website and go and visit every single for sale by owner. Now I guarantee you most of them are going to be overpriced and not really what they're going to sell for, because that's the story of being a for sale by owner. Overpriced and too cheap to pay agents. So get out there, take some action, and really look at as many properties as you can. And if you can't hit up 5 properties per day, 25 per week, then reconsider if you're serious. But take action and look at as many properties as you possibly can. I think I've seen about 5,000 properties in the last decade. It's really not that many when you look at the whole decade. However, it has been very helpful. So get out there and look at some property. Okay, so now that you've been looking at property, let's jump into step number 2, which is getting pre-qualified. And you may think, I'm not going to pre-qualify. My credit is bad. I don't have money. I'm not ready to buy. Honestly, none of that matters. Worst case scenario is you go to a hard money lender and you go get a pre-approval letter. You're going to learn just a little bit about how does that process work, what are their fees, and what's the difference between going on a conventional loan or an FHA loan versus these hard money loans. So get out there and pre-qualified, because with a pre-approval letter, you'll be able to get into more houses. There are some for sale by owners who won't let you in without a pre-approval letter. So get that letter, and it'll also help you start learning about what is a better route for lending. And just because a hard money loan is 10, 12% does not mean it's not the better choice for the situation. So it's all very situational dependent. And if you want to learn more, start diving deeper and go get yourself some pre-approval letters. Now you may say, well, I'm just trying to be a realtor. I am not trying to go and buy properties. And let me ask you something. If you found a deal that was 50 cents on the dollar and you just want to be a realtor, are you not going to go try to buy that property and maybe make $100,000 over 2 months without doing any work to it? If it's being sold at 50% of market value in its current condition, then that makes all the perfect sense to go and buy it, right? So how are you going to buy it without a pre-approval letter? You can't unless you're just sitting on stacks of cash, and more power to you if you are. Good job. But if you're not, like most beginners aren't, then get out there, get those letters so that when you do see a property go on the market or a for sale by owner or a sign in the yard or a neighbor tells you about some deal or something, then you go out and you see it. After you've done step number 1 and you've seen numerous properties, you will know when a deal comes up. And if it's 50 cents on the dollar and you don't take a move on it, then shame on you, really. Why did you get into this business? To sit on deals? No, go and get it. Go after it. Once again, goes back to taking action. And action number 2 is go get yourself pre-qualified. If you want a referral for someone to get pre-qualified with, just reach out, write a comment. I'm sure a million people are going to reply, but I'll give you my people that I recommend for whether it's a regular loan, hard money loan, FHA loan. If you're a veteran, you go to VA, all these options for you. So anyway, that's step number 2. All right, good job on looking at properties and getting pre-qualified. What is step number 3? Here's what you do. You go and start compiling a list of people who may want to invest in real estate. Okay, and that doesn't mean buying a primary residence. I'm talking about investors. So this is sometimes called in the wholesaling world, it's your cash buyers list. In the real estate industry, it's just your list of prospects. So what you're really doing is you're reaching out to everybody. And if you don't think you have a database already, go get your phone out. That's all you have to do. And you have a whole list of people saved in here. And one by one, you give them a call and you say, hey, Joe Schmo, I'm just giving you a call because I am looking at properties that are really undervalued and I thought maybe you might be interested in investing or investing with me, maybe partnering up or something like that. Do you have any interest if I find a ridiculously good deal? And if they say no, no problem. Put them on a call back in about 3 to 6 months, right? You want to call them about 4 times a year. But maybe if it's someone who's really not going to be interested in for years to come because they're still in graduate school or something, then it's understandable. Maybe go half a year out. And what you're going to do as a real estate investor is you're going to compile a list of people, not necessarily that are ready to buy with, $200,000 cash, but just might have some money, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 minimum to go into a deal. Because with that kind of down payment, they might be able to qualify for a hard money loan or a regular loan and go do something with the property. Or maybe mix with your credit and their money. You guys can partner up 50-50, 40-60, whatever you decide, and take some action and do something about it. So step number 3 is get your list of people that are interested in investing with you. How many people should you have on this list? Well, a lot of people recommend that you have at least 100. In my opinion, you should have at least 300. And here's why. Whether you are an investor or whether you are a real estate agent, what you want is to get their names, you want their phone numbers, you want their email addresses, you want to organize it in a very good Excel spreadsheet so that when you do find a deal, you can instantly send them all a message, BCC them, don't CC them so they don't see it's being sent to numerous people, and say, hey, I just found a great deal. I wanted to let you know about it. Let me know if you are interested in possibly discussing this more. I need to have a decision within 48 hours. And that's going to put time sensitivity to people, and usually people that are really interested are going to move on it. Also, investors that are a little more experienced are going to know that the really good deals go within 48 hours anyway. So, What you're going to do with your list is use them as a place to send your deals to. And whether you're a wholesaler or a flipper or a buy and hold investor, you can get partners in on this. And some of my first investments were with partners. And that was a great thing for me because I came in and I found the deal, and then partners put me in as a partner, and they bought it with their cash, no credit needed. And then at the end, I got to get some fruits of that tree. And they put in the money, I put in the labor, and I got started in my real estate investing. And now, if you're a real estate agent, well, then what you're doing is you're doing what's most important as an agent, and that's reminding people that know you, like you, and trust you that you are a real estate professional, you are active, and once you start finding a good deal, you're going to start dripping on them slowly, and they're going to realize, wait a minute, Maciek has really done something with his real estate investing. He is actually taking action, and when they will start thinking of real estate, they will think of you, and they're going to give you a call. So you get listings, you get buyers, you get investors from this, and here you get to have a whole bunch of people that you might be able to partner up with. So step number 3, create a list of at least 300 people, okay, not 100. Build it up. Keep calling people, and get it done. Okay, guys, so here it is, step number 4 in getting started with investing in real estate by taking action. And I know that you've already called your people, you've reached out to your Facebook people, you've gotten a big list of investors ready, but you know what? You're still not experienced. So step number 4 is about going out there and learning from people who are doing this. And you may ask yourself, where do I find these people? Well, it's really easy. Almost every single community and area has at least one RIA. Stands for Real Estate Investment Association. And what is this? It's just a bunch of investors who get together, usually on a weekly basis, to talk about the deals they found, to talk about the partnerships they're looking for, to talk about and sometimes sell their services of being a real estate agent or something like that. But really, you're going to find some old timers in these groups. And I know that in our local RIA in Sarasota, Florida, I have met many gentlemen who have done hundreds and hundreds of deals. And obviously, these guys are decently well off at this point, and they love to give back by talking to new people like yourself. So when you go to these RIA meetings, make it a point to have some business cards, go out there, sit with the old timer table, right? And go in there and introduce yourself, be enthusiastic, shake their hand, introduce your name, have a little name badge so that it's easier for them to recognize, especially if you have an odd name like myself, Maciek. So get yourself out there and ask for their business card. Sometimes they'll have one, and give them a call and just say, you know, sometimes it'd be like, hey, if I find a deal, do you mind if I just run the numbers by you and just pick your brain a little bit? Most of the time, these people are extremely helpful. I know I've done it. They've helped me out quite a bit. And if anyone should ask for my help, I would be more than happy to help them out. So don't be shy. Don't be afraid of a no. Just get out there. Step number 4 is meet other investors doing it, and don't be afraid to talk to them about any deal or maybe any possibility of a deal if you're just not even certain if it's a good deal. And pick one guy's brain one week, another guy's brain another week, and another guy's brain the last week. You know, just keep going and learning, because that's really what it's all about. Also, if you meet someone that is working on a deal and currently flipping a home, go and ask to visit the job site. Take a look at what he's doing. What kind of tiles is he putting in? How is he doing, the painting and the patchwork? And where is he saving money? And what were his options and decisions that he made on that deal? Just immerse yourself. Because whether you are an investor or whether you are a real estate agent, this is gold. This is information that you're going to share with people, and they're going to deem you to be competent because you know what you are talking about. So I know that throughout my flips, I've learned from a lot of mistakes I've made. And should I have just talked to more people prior to doing them, I probably wouldn't have lost so much money. Because in some deals I win, some deals I've lost. So step 4, get out there, get into your real estate investment associations, and start learning from experienced people. All right, guys, here it is, the last step. Step number 5. Take action in making offers. And if you're thinking, why would I make an offer? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's a deal. I think I'm going to fail. Don't worry. We have plenty of excuses that we can make for ourselves. But all you have to do is take action. This video is all about taking action. Action of reaching out to people and writing lists and looking at properties. Come on, get this. You need to take action in making offers. There was a year, I believe it was 2013 or maybe 14, I wrote 99 offers. Now, it was sad to find out after the year when I counted how many offers I made that I didn't hit 100. But either way, I did 99. That's unbelievable. Out of those 99 offers, not a single one came to fruition to a contract. And that's because I was writing a lot of 50 and 55% offers. Whatever the list price was on that for sale by owner or that MLS, I just halved it. I put it in my Excel spreadsheet and I said, if they accept this, I cannot lose. I had a hard money lender ready to lend me money. I had no idea what the heck I was doing. Well, I did, but frankly, not compared to now. And I could have gotten just one deal that would have made me probably more than most people's salary in the United States, right? Working class people. And all I had to do is just fill out forms over and over and over and scan them and email them over and over again. So take action in making offers. And when you make your offers, make it so strong on your side if you're afraid. Because over time, you're not going to get ripped off. You're going to find a deal. You're going to write an offer that is reasonable, and you will get it accepted. I did. I have numerous properties right now. At this point, I have 12 doors that I own, and these rentals are all amazing deals that I found. I do not buy fair market value. I do not buy anything that does not give me at least double-digit returns. And you can find that too. And in my market, in the Sarasota area, Sarasota and Bradenton, Florida area, it is extremely difficult to get even 7% return on your investment. So I am shooting for at least 10%, and there have definitely been some deals that I've received, that I found, that have been over 25, 30%. So literally I got to pay off the whole house in about 3 years. This is possible. You just have to be persistent and really aggressive on looking, making offers, knowing who to partner with, and taking action. So please take that action, do yourself a favor, and get yourself your first deal. Without an offer, you got 0 deals. Okay, guys, so right now, I know you got a lot of information here in this video, but it's not over yet. All you have to do is please click on this video and watch it, because it's going to help you get started in investing in real estate. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. Please like this video, and I would love to answer any questions that you have. So just post a little comment below and you'll get a direct response from me. Thanks for watching.